did test the app out when it was on the test mode. So with my opinions at the time. So I couldn't log in, if you remember, on Sunday when I was at Starbucks, if you remember watching my broadcast back when I was testing it. And what happened was I put my mobile number in because that's the only thing on the website that asks for you to log in. So if you're having problems signing in on a laptop, that's the reason why. But I think the reason why it's not allowing you to sign in, and I could be wrong, was because I went then on to haps.tv/feed, and I realised if I switch the camera around that I'm still logged in on the desktop. So, and it might be to do with the website acknowledged that I'm still logged in, and that's the reason why. But there's no option for me to sign in because I don't have my mobile number on my account. So I'm just flip the camera around. I'm just going to show you. Look, so you can actually still go on to haps.tv/feed. This is only to watch broadcasts. They'll probably shut this down in a few hours or a few days. Oh, what's going on here? Just get rid of that. Sorry if I click off it. So you can see here, that's me there. I'm live. Can I click on myself? Have a look. There you go. There I am. Live. Can I click on myself? So that's a bit strange that I can still watch myself back. So that's that part. You can still go in and watch broadcasts, but you can't go live. If I click go live up here and click, well, I won't be able to create any broadcasts now anyway, but I don't know if that's going to affect anything, but maybe I could bring myself on the screen. Let's find out. That'd be weird. Let me just see. I'm just testing this out, guys. And also it says on my connection on Twitter has failed, even though I made sure that was the correct Twitter account. So let me see if I can go. Well, I won't be able to go live anyway, I don't think. Oh, it actually appeared. Now, that didn't happen before. Maybe it's because I'm live now. So let me bring myself in. That's really weird. Turn off the echo. Can you still hear me, everyone? Turn the volume down on here. That's weird. Can you all still hear me? This is me live, yeah, and the studio is still working. And yeah, no notifications are coming up yet. Don't know if that needs to be fixed. How do I bring myself up? This is what we see when we see the studio, Melanie. So that's my camera. There's me. Am I on the screen? I should be on the bottom of the screen in a second. It's working, but don't think it is. It's just the camera back round. You should see me twice in a second. Oh, there I am. I'm definitely appearing on the screen, but you can't see me on the screen. It's weird. So maybe that's... It pushes me up, but I'm not on the screen, am I? You can see me twice. But you can't see this. This is what I'm trying to show you, Melanie. If I just flip the camera, I think they've turned. You can see me twice. Okay, now I can't see that, so that's interesting to know. So the studio is working, guys. The old studio. I'm on the old studio, not the new studio. But I couldn't go live from the studio on the website. This is the old studio. I had to come live on the new app first, which is really weird. So anyway, I'm going to turn that off, but I want to try and see if... Can you see the green logo below? I can't see either the... we used to have a show live button to see. So there's definitely a green logo below, yeah. That's really weird how the studio's working. And so that means now I can actually present on the screen what I actually see, if this still works. I don't know how I've managed to get this up because nobody else has. Let me just check. I'm just going to go into... It might not work because I'm on haps.tv and not haps.co. So, right, this is what you see, guys, when you go to the desktop. This is so weird. It's like I was meant to be live. Right, let's Microsoft Edge. I've got two haps showing now. Hopefully it's this one. One moment, guys. Right, is it? Oh, it could be. No, it's the wrong one. I'm still getting used to this. This is really weird. Let me try it again. It's weird because I'm thinking in my background. Which one is it that I wanted to load? Right, let's get rid of the second one. Right, I've got the second one up now. Right, let me get rid of my... It's all very technical, but once we get used to it, here we go. So, can you see now on the screen the haps? And we're in portrait mode, aren't we? Can you see that, Melanie? Give me a 1 in the chat if you can see below. I wonder if I take myself off the screen. It is easy to go on my phone, but I just wanted to show you the if you can see the website, how it looks. So this is the problem, right? I'm going to take... I'm back on the screen, but could you see that above or not? I don't know if you can see that above or not. Can you hear me now? There's so much. It's very technical, but I'm hoping when it all comes together. Hear me now? Can see you now. Can see above. Okay. So that above there, if you're looking above there on the just to that side, I think my screen's opposite there. You don't put your mobile number in, because if you put your mobile number in, you create a new account. You don't need to create a new account. So until they have a way to be able to put your email address in, I don't know how that's going to change, because a lot of people probably never put a mobile number into the app anyway. So by thinking that you put your mobile number in, then it creates a new account, because your old account didn't have a mobile number. So it's always going to create a new account. So and there's no way on desktop to log in with an email address as we did before. So that's the reason why, okay? So a lot of people are having problems logging in because they're creating an account, as far as I'm aware, where there's no way to log in on the desktop because we used to have an email address and a password. However, if you go to haps.tv/feed, haps.tv/feed, then you should be able to sign in that way and go back. But it might direct you to the haps.co page. So that's what I'm finding. Okay, so hopefully this is useful. But I'm very lucky to even be on the studio, because I had to log in. Well, if you can get into the app, first of all, log in on the mobile app, create a broadcast, then go into the studio. So the opposite way, as I used to do, I used to go into the desktop, then go into mobile, and then have multi-screen that way. But for some reason, the studio is working on haps.tv. So that's probably going to disappear soon, okay? So let me take off the screen. We could have a game of Hangman if you wanted. Should we have a game of Hangman? What do you think? So, hey Alexis, how you doing? You're probably wondering, how on earth have I managed to do this? You're going to have to watch the replay back. If you, I've just explained about logging in above. Don't put your mobile number in if you didn't have a mobile number on, because otherwise you create a new account. There's no way on desktop to log in as before. So you did, Karen. Yeah, I saw you. I just saw you on. You were on your phone, but I'm actually on my phone, but I'm using the old studio. How I've managed to get into that, I have no idea. You couldn't go live from the HAP studio, the old studio, because it wouldn't allow you to go live, but you can go live from your phone on the new app if you can log in, and then go into the studio, haps.tv/feed. That's the link, because if you don't click on that, then it'll take you to the old page, the new page, should I say. So do it that way, but bearing in mind this studio, the old studio, might suddenly just disappear in the next couple of hours or days. So that's that. So let me don't above it. I'm trying to show you above. Don't put your new details in. You've got an account already, as far as I'm aware, or you have. You don't need to put your mobile number in. It just creates a new account. So let me turn that off then. I'm going to put myself back on full screen. And I should be able to, you might be able to see two screens in a moment. There we go. So there's me. I can see myself there. There's me on the laptop. If I just move this camera, this is how I used to have it before. Just like that. Look. So this is my phone. This is my phone here. And this is the studio. Look, the old studio. Flip the camera around. The old studio. Apps.tv. And I've managed to get in, but it's really, this will probably disappear soon, I think. So I'm going to end this now. Okay, let's flip the camera back around. Who would like a game of Hangman? Should we have a game of Hangman for one last time? Let's have a game of Hangman. I wonder if I can turn myself off on that phone. No, I'll take myself off here. We're going to have a game of Hangman. Are you ready, folks? Probably get taken down by Haps, because they probably won't want me on the old version. So let me just bring up the present screen. I look a mess today. Can you all see that, everyone? Appeared yet? Can you all see the screen? There we go. We've got a bit of Hangman going on below. So if you want to play, just give me a letter in the chat. And the theme is, it doesn't give me a theme. So I just need a letter, guys, from you. Give me a letter below. So Melanie, if you want to start me off, and then we'll do the quiz, okay? So Melanie said an A. Let's see if there's an A. Yeah. Oh, no, it's no A. No. And Karen says an R. Is there an R? I can put this on full screen, actually, I think. Let's see. If it goes off, I apologise. Hear me? Sorry, you can't hear me. Sorry about that. There might be an echo now coming through my phone. Can you hear me now? It's back now. Yeah, good. You can all see. Have I frozen? I think I've frozen on the screen. Let's go back to the app. Weird. There we go. Okay. Was it okay? Sorry about that. So an E says Alexis. Is there an E? No. Oh, no E, I'm afraid. Oh, there was some letters. Sorry, everyone. There you go. At the bottom, you can see it better now. So we've got something A, something something. These are WWE wrestlers. WWE wrestlers. And it's two words. So Melanie says a B. Is there a B? No B. Is there a C? No C, I'm afraid. Keep guessing, everyone. Keep guessing. A T, says Alexis. Oh, yeah, we got two T's. I think it could be Matt. I'm going to go in for an M. Is there an M? Yep, there's an M. Is there an S? No S. Is there an N? No N. This is your last go, everyone. This is your last chance. I've got a nice glass of orange juice here. Can you see the size of this orange juice? Okay, and Manny's in an N. Oh, we've had N. Give me another letter. Okay, Manny's saying a W. Is there a W? Let's find out. No, there's no W, I'm afraid. The correct answer was Matt Hardy. Okay, let's do one where we go. Let's do food. Let's find food. We'll just do one more and then we'll do the quiz, okay? But yeah, this could be the last time using this studio because I don't think it's. Well, I couldn't get in it. I couldn't. Maybe it hasn't changed. I don't know. Maybe it is the same. But I couldn't get on the studio going live. I had to go on the phone first. But people can't log in on the phone in the first place. So I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm logged in on. I don't know. No, probably talking absolutely nonsense. But you want food, Melanie? Okay, let's find food. So what does that come under? Oh, geography? No, I don't think there is food actually. Oh, there we go. Fruits. Let's go for fruits. Get rid of this ad. Here we go. So someone start me off. We're doing fruits. So Melanie says an A. Okay, there's no A. Over to you, Alexis or Karen. Well, if you're watching on the replay, put hashtag replay. Let me know if you managed to get on to HAPS. Okay, Melanie says a T. Okay, there's no T. I knew it was him, but I couldn't think, says Karen. Yeah, I've never heard of him before. The only one I know is it Dwayne Johnson? Dwayne Johnson. Okay, Matt, we got an O. Is there an O? No O, I'm afraid. I don't know if I'm streaming out, by the way. Does it still tell me how many viewers? Let me just check. No, I could go onto the website and it'll tell me, but well, it never told us the viewers, did it? It just always no, it doesn't matter. Okay, so next letter then we got an E. Oh, there's one E that ends in E. And Melanie says a B. Is there a B? No B, I'm afraid. Okay, Karen, no worries. Karen, also, we're doing spices and seasonings on the 20th of November, and they're all Eastern times. I would really love for you to come on board and do a cooking for an hour with spices and seasonings. I've got some time slots. So just if you can, I think it's difficult, isn't it, Saturday? But it's always on a Saturday. But if you do have time and or would like to take part, there's an offer there if you want to come on and take part. But I know you. I think you're busy on a Saturday. I was told you were busy on a Saturday. So oh yeah, come live in the evening or any time throughout the daytime. Yeah, I thought you couldn't. It's all right, Karen. No problems. Okay, next letter then we've got a G. So from Melanie. Okay, there's no G. We need one more. Times left then we've got 9 a.m. Eastern. I'm on at 10, but I can move around. So and then I think what times have we got? And then there's 11 p.m. and I think there's a I could be wrong, but there could be a 5 p.m. And that's it. I think everywhere's full up. But Alexis, you've not got your time yet. So do let me know. I usually come on before or after me, don't you? So 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. Hey Craig, good to see you. You're probably wondering how on earth have I managed to do this. I've surprised myself today because for those that are new, just watching right now, um, there's no 6 o'clock now. No 6 o'clock now because that's taken. I think. Actually, I've got it on my iPad. 1 second. I could even bring this on the screen, couldn't I? Yeah. So basically, I went on to haps.co couldn't log in because my mobile number is attached to a new account I set up. So don't put your mobile number in. And then I went to haps.tv/feed, and for some reason it worked. Went into the studio, and the studio wouldn't let me go live. I was logged in already on my phone, and my phone logged in. I went live on my phone. Then I went into the studio after I'd come live, and it's working. So the new system, the new Haps update is live on the old studio, which is really bizarre. So it might not work for everybody, and I probably don't want people to go live on the old platform, haps.tv. But it's working for me. So, but I'm only using it because I can't get on desktop for the new version because I don't have a mobile number attached to my account. I want to log in with my email address, which is not letting me do. So they need to say, right, you need to log in with your email address as before. Oh, thanks, Karen, for the award. Thank you. Right, let's get this. Sorry, I'm getting these times. I'm getting sidetracked. So the times we have, if it loads. Oh, I've not updated this since, because they're on my. Oh wait, it has changed. Yep. So we've got. There we go. 9 a.m., 5 p.m., and 11 p.m. What a good memory I have. There you go. So, how are people finding you? I have no idea, Melanie. No idea. Unless I'm on the tab where it says it shows if someone's live on the following tab. So if you're following that person, it appears on the scroller. You've got to scroll across. But some of the people right at the end, you might miss them. So I think they should always put the live people at the beginning. And as much as I love perhaps featured, I find it a bit annoying, to be honest with you, because every time I go into the app, it's the same featured. So I think it changes every couple of hours. It's changed to Chris now, from Hap Stars to Chris. But I don't particularly like that, I'll be honest with you, because I find it a bit unfair, I will be honest. But I'm just speaking the truth for everybody on apps. But, I think it's all right for certain occasions, but I'm not a particular fan of that. Every time you log in and see that. Thank you, Melanie, for the celebration award. Okay, so we have not finished the hangman, guys. So just message me a time if you want one of those 3 times, okay? We need to finish it off. We need one more letter. Well, we need 4 more letters, but we have one more life. So Melanie saying a hate. Is there a hate? Oh, is the game over? It wasn't, no. So the correct answer there was a prune. It was a prune. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to turn this off and I'm going to put my own logo up. And then we're going to do a quiz. In fact, what I can do, I actually have the quiz logo, if I can find it. I keep forgetting you can't see my phone. So let's just turn that off a second and I go full screen again. And then I put the question up. Okay, so are we ready for the quiz, everybody? We're just going to do 10 questions. We're not going to do too many. And you can all hear me okay? Can you all hear me okay? We're going to do a quiz, Melanie, just because I started with I wanted to do the quiz and I've not done a quiz for a long, long time. So, okay, so grab your pens and papers. I'm looking for the first correct answer in each question. Okay. So are we all ready for the quiz, everyone? Give me a 1 in the chat if we're ready for the quiz. And today's quiz is going to be on... I'm just checking the one that we've not done before. We've done that one before. It's going to be on potluck. So it's on potluck, everyone. Is it not blurry, is it this? No. Okay, so first correct answer gets 10 points. And you all get 5 points for being here, remember. Excuse me. Okay, question number 1. What type of metal provided David Guetta with the title of a 2011 chart topper? What type of metal provided David Guetta with the title of a 2011 chart topper? And I'm looking for the first correct answer. I'll give you a clue. It starts with the letter T. So if you're doing this on the replay, everybody, you give yourself the same amount of points. Okay. So what type of metal provided David Guetta with the title of a 2011 chart topper? And we have one correct answer. Well done. You are the first correct answer, Melanie. Well done. I'll give you that. It was titanium. The answer was titanium. So well done, Melanie, 10 points. And question number 2. Tears was a million-selling single in 1965 for which British comedian? Tears was a million-selling single in 1965 for which British comedian? I think you could be right there, Melanie. Is the answer Ken Dodd? Let me just check. You are correct. You are correct. Melanie, well done. It was Ken Dodd. My nan never used to like Ken Dodd whenever he came on the screen. If you've never seen Ken Dodd before, go onto YouTube and search for him. You will be laughing your head off. He was funny though, wasn't he? But an audience with Ken Dodd is probably the funniest thing I've ever seen. Okay, question number 3. Okay, located 3.64 meters away. Yeah, no, sorry, located 3,640 meters above sea level. What is the highest capital city in the world? So located 3,640 meters above sea level, what is the highest capital city in the world? Again, I'm looking for the first correct answer. So first correct answer, I'll give you a clue. It is a... Wow. Melanie, you're a... Oh my gosh, you're correct. Well done. It is La Paz, or La Paz, and it is in Bolivia. Well done, Melanie. I'm quite shocked at that. I didn't expect it. I didn't think anyone was going to get that one. Well done. 10 points. Okay, question number 4. Which female singer had to wait over 25 years from her chart debut in 1965 for her first UK #1 single in 1991? So which female singer had to wait over 25 years from her chart debut in 1965 for her first UK #1 single in 1991? Melanie's saying Lulu, okay. Anybody else want to come in and have a guess? I've not seen the answer yet. Anybody else wants to have a guess? You're all very quiet today. I don't know if you can still listening in the background. I'm not quite sure whether or not you have. Tell you one thing though, I don't particularly like with the new app is don't take this personally, anybody. But when I'm watching a long broadcast, I do press the fast forward button just so I can listen to as much as I possibly can. Because we don't all have like hours and hours and hours to listen to everybody fully, can we? So some people might, but not everybody can. So to bring back the fast forward button, I was watching you, Alexis, if you're still there, and I wasn't thinking I want to fast forward you. I was thinking I couldn't see how long the video was and how long you were on for, so I was kind of guessing, and I was probably listening to it longer than I normally would. So, you know what I mean. You are here. So, okay, so Melanie's saying Lulu, or you changed your answer to Cher. Okay, the correct answer, it was Cher. Good swap, Melanie. Well done. It was Cher. I should also say, I don't know if you've been watching a program called Moneybags. It's a new quiz show. My friend is on Moneybags. He was on on the first show on Monday. My friend called Chris. If you see, he's actually a twin, believe it or not. And I was thinking, is it his twin that's on there? Says he's from Scotland, but he lives in Leeds now. So go and watch Moneybag. We find out tomorrow, I think. Oh, today. I think he might be on today, actually. I'm not sure if you watched it. Because he said something about, I don't know if he'd won a lot of money or something. But I'll have to watch it on the replay. I'll catch up. Okay, so the answer was share. Well done, Melanie. Okay, question number 5. In which year did Queen Elizabeth II become a grandmother for the first time? I should put my phone on charge, shouldn't I? So, in which year did Queen Elizabeth II become a grandmother for the first time? This is what I see on my screen. Look. So I came live first of all on the app, and it's a totally blank screen. So maybe that's meant to happen because we don't want to be seeing ourselves or hearing ourselves back on our second device. So maybe that's meant to happen. But I am actually live as well through the phone until I select it on the studio. So any guesses on that question? And I'll give you a clue. I'm looking for a year. Queen Elizabeth II became a grandmother for the first time. Okay, Melanie's saying 1981. Is that your final answer, Melanie? Oh, it's really sweet, that orange. There were blood oranges that I cut up and I squeezed them in. There were 3 oranges. 3 oranges made a full glass of orange juice. I'd left them like for quite a couple of maybe about a week, 2 weeks. They're really sweet but really juicy. Okay, the correct answer. You were close. It was 1977. 1977. Never mind. Okay. Tell you what will be interesting though is when I end this broadcast, whether or not it saves, because it might not save. It might be going into a different cloud, system. I don't know. Okay, question number 6. Okay, Pitbull. Pitbull is the nickname of which former rugby player turned journalist and commentator? Was it Peter Phillips? I don't actually know. Let's find out. I'll find out. 1977. First grandchild, because I don't know if it's male or female. Queen Elizabeth. It was Elizabeth, wasn't it? Enter. It was Peter Phillips. Yes, 1977. First grandchild was Peter Phillips. There you go. Well done, Melanie. Good knowledge, that. Very good knowledge. Okay, so Pitbull is the nickname of which former rugby player turned journalist and commentator? If you're not sure, just put pass. It makes it easier. And then we know how quickly to move on. I'll give you a clue. His first name begins with the letter B. His first name begins with the letter B. It's gone really dark outside. What's it like where you are, Melanie? Is it? What time are we on? It's only 20. It's just gone 4:30. You are correct, Melanie. I thought Alexis, you might have got that one. I will give you that. 10 points. The answer was Brian Moore. So because you put Brian, I will give you that. Okay, question number 7. So we're just going to do 10 of these, okay? And I'm not cooking tonight, guys, I'm afraid. I am I'm treating myself to probably a curry tonight. I'm going to have a curry tonight, probably a chicken korma. We've got a really nice Indian place here, really nice. No cooking, no. I'm letting you all experiment. Well, not experiment. You all play around with the app. So you can all watch me back though, can't you? Um, so yeah, that's why I'm not on tonight. But I'll be on. I've got lots of recipes next week. I've got at least 5 recipes, and they're all brand new recipes. So I've had to give you an exclusive. We've got duck. We've got Parisian chicken, simply cooked. Uh, what else were there? There's some Thai food. You'll love it. You'll love it. So make sure you tune in next week. The only problem is I can't schedule a post anymore, so you don't know what I'm cooking. So I'll have to just let you know what I'm doing on the broadcast. Before I usually do that anyway. I'll tell you what I'm doing next. So like the following day. I'll try and stick to the same time next week. Be about 5:30, something like that. I'll let you know though before. Okay, so well done, Melanie. Next question. Well done, everyone, put on the replay. Okay, how many fences must a horse jump to finish the Grand National? How many fences must a horse jump to finish the Grand National? And I'm looking for the first correct answer. So we can't schedule a post because there's no option in the app. Not in the app anyway. When I get into the desktop, I've not tried scheduling a post on the old apps TV. I don't know if that's meant to be working or not. If it is meant to be working because you can't get into the other app, the other desktop, then I should be able to do a post. But I'm hoping that'll be fixed. So I don't know why I'm in the studio because I thought it wasn't meant to work. Or maybe it is meant to work. Maybe this is what it is. I don't know. So Melanie says 4. Okay. Do you want to have a guess, Alexis? I understand if not. Okay, it's more than 4, less than 31. Oh, this is really nice, this orange juice. Okay, the correct answer was 30. So the correct answer was 30. So well done if you put 30, give yourself 10 points. Okay, 3 more questions left. So I think they mentioned something about Twitter not working with the app. So that's probably why my Twitter wasn't working at the beginning. So worried about it going the same way as Periscope did when Twitter took it over. I think the problem there, Melanie, is that it's very difficult to find people, or people find you based on hashtags. Whilst Periscope used to be good because you would go into the app and find random people. But I'm also using Heckle as well, and Heckle is getting very good at the minute as well. So there's the map view where you can go and see public broadcasts on the map, but that's only for iOS, not for Android just yet. So I think once he gets around to doing that, so there's only one thing, Melanie, when it comes down to, and I'm just going to do that. It's their investors. They've got money and they've put money into the app, and it's to please the investors. So otherwise, if we all stuck to the same thing, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's good to stay with something that works, but going forward, to get new people onto an app, it involves some changes, unfortunately. So, but you're right. I mean, you've got to kind of have to expect there's going to be always changes, isn't there, with anything? It's just we're seeing them more often because we live in a digital world. Wait until the metaverse happens in the next 10 years. You're probably saying, "What on earth is the metaverse?" Just go search for it. That's what Facebook is now. Is Meta the metaverse? Yeah, we won't go there just yet. But Who knows, this video might be in the metaverse in the future. It could be on a giant screen in the metaverse. You're probably thinking, what on earth is he talking about? Okay, next question then. Did we get that one? The answer was 30. So question eight. Okay, cricketing knights Sir Viv Richards and Sir Andy Roberts are from which Caribbean island? I'll repeat that again. Cricketing knights Sir Viv Richards and Sir Andy Roberts are from which Caribbean island? And your clue, it starts with the letter A. Starts with the letter A. So not Saint Dominican, no. Starts with the letter A. Have a guess. And Melanie as well, what we discussed earlier, I shall make a note, this morning when we discussed, don't mention it on here, but I'll write it down so I know what to give you, okay? If you're still happy with that. But we'll keep doing it until we decide to stop. You're probably thinking, very cryptic. Although it's up to you if you want to do that or not, it's up to you. But I still need to get around to sponsoring you as well. Still, because I should be able to do it now on here, but I don't know. I'm just going to wait until all the problems are solved. Otherwise, there might be a glitch. So, any more guesses? Well, it's not Aruba. No, the correct answer was Antigua. So, if you put Antigua, well done. Give yourself 10 points. Okay, 2 more questions left, and then we shall wrap up this broadcast. And hopefully, I'll have lots of people watching. Oh, just tell me how many I've got. I've got 17 people, or 17 live viewers. So there must be a lot of people struggling to get onto the app, okay? Right, question number 9. Which veteran heavy rock band had a UK #1 album in 2013 with 43 years after Paranoid off the charts? I don't know what that noise was. Definitely, Alexis, definitely. So, which veteran heavy rock band had a UK #1 album in 2013 with 13 years after Paranoid? Just give you 5 minutes. Pardon? You're on the bed, I'll do it. Okay, any guesses? So I'll repeat the question. So, which veteran heavy rock band had a UK #1 album in 2013 with 43 years after Paranoid off the charts? And it wasn't Deep Purple, no. I'll keep guessing. Keep guessing. Yeah, well done, Melanie. Yeah, it was Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath. Well done. Well done, Melanie. Okay, and then this is your last question. I was going to give you a difficult one, but I'm going to give you a nice, easy one. Okay. Which 2 cities are divided by the River Irwell? Which 2 cities are divided by the River Irwell? So looking for 2 cities. So pop your answers in the chat. Remember, they must be close to each other. So don't be giving me Glasgow and Exeter. So think of 2 cities that are very close to each other. That's your clue. So River Irwell. And we have a correct answer. Let me just test something on the screen. If it presents, can I present on the screen? Let's check. See if this works on the studio, but Remember, this is the old studio, so I don't know if there's a new studio. Did it work? Did it appear on the screen? Didn't appear on the screen, did it? I don't think. Unless I didn't see it on my screen. So well done, Melanie, 10 points. So there we go, that's the end of the quiz. Let me know your scores in the chat. I think if you're doing this on the replay, put your scores in the chat as well. Thank you all for the awards. And as I say, what I did to manage to do this, you're probably thinking, how are you managing to do this? And you probably still can do it if there's a new studio. I'm under the belief there's a new studio, but I don't think there is. But I'm on the old studio. I don't know if there's a new studio or an old studio. I'm on the old one as it currently was, but the new features are in the studio. So this could be the new studio. I don't know. But I couldn't go live on the studio first. I had to go live on the app first. And remember, if you're going on desktop and you're struggling to get in on hats.co, don't put a mobile number in if you've never had your mobile number on with your account. Otherwise, you set up a new account. But if you go into hats.tv/feed, that's what I went on to. That's if you were logged in before on desktop, then that should work. And you should be able to still watch broadcast on desktop. No worries, Melanie, no worries. But as I say, if you want to use the studio, I go live from the phone first, then go onto the studio and bring that into the studio. So it's all a bit complicated, but I'm sure they will sort out these problems happening. So there we go, everyone. Thank you so much for coming in, and let me just go back to my phone, and then I shall end the broadcast from my phone. So let me just take myself off. Let's just take the quiz thing off. 1 minute, please. Oh, I can even go out. Let's go out with a timer. I think. So let me just take myself off first. Oh, 1 second. Take the question off. So this is. Oh, that's interesting. Look. There we go. That's really weird. Very weird. So, hi Chris, good to see you. I'm using the old TV broadcast studio on the laptop. Yes, I am. But I had to go live on my phone first on the new app before I could go into the studio. It wouldn't allow me to go live from the studio. So anyway, I'm going to end the broadcast. Thanks for coming in, everyone. I'm going to leave you out the timer. Did we see what happened when I turned off the camera completely? Watch this. Just for 5 seconds. Watch this, Chris. What do we think to that then? That's when there's nothing enabled in the studio. So you can still use the studio, but it might disappear. It might vanish in the next few hours or days. I don't know. So I'm going to leave you with a timer. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Go and watch the replay. See you soon. Very clear, aren't I? Oh, thanks for the award, Chris. Cheers, buddy. See you soon.